Big changes are coming to Mississauga in 2025, and these could affect your home, your commute, or your property value. These updates could shift home prices, boost demand, or create new investing opportunities as well. Today, we're breaking down the 5 major projects that are reshaping Mississauga in 2025 and beyond, what's coming, what the real estate impact will be, and how you can take advantage of those changes. Stick around to the end because I'll walk you through the biggest opportunities for buyers, sellers, and investors in this shifting market. Welcome to the channel. My name is Mike. I'm a local realtor here in the GTA. Now, Mississauga has been growing very quickly, but 2025 is definitely a turning point. So whether you already live in Mississauga or are thinking about moving here, these are the 5 major redevelopments that you're going to want to watch. Let's get started with number 1. First up is the biggest redevelopment that's happening in 2025, and that is Lakeview Village. It is taking the old power plant site by the lake and turning it into a brand new 177-acre waterfront community. When it's finished, there will be 40,000 residents across 16,000 homes, including towns, mid and high-rise buildings. There will also be 9,000 long-term jobs and over 1.8 million square feet available for employment, along with 200,000 square feet available for retail. This project will help transform the Mississauga waterfront. So Lakeview Village is located in southeast Mississauga. This is an area that has kind of been underdeveloped in terms of its lakefront, and that's why this development is coming. Now, this has been envisioned for a long time now, dating all the way back to the early 2010s, but it is finally coming to fruition slowly but surely. This one's flying under the radar, but it's massive. 9 new towers are planned up to 44 stories, bringing over 3,000 new residential units to the central Erin Mills area. The plan includes a new public park and improved roads to tie it all together. This will help further solidify the central Erin Mills area as a true urban alternative to Square One. The central Erin Mills area is located in North Mississauga. This is very close to the Credit Valley Hospital and of course the Erin Mills Town Centre mall itself. Now, this is going to be replacing a plaza that's just outside of the Erin Mills Mall, but this is really needed for the area. Even though we have lots of condos in this area, more housing and more density is needed in the north. So to have this development come to this area is great, and within this area you already have great parks, great schools, a very connected neighborhood as well. So this is going to be a welcome addition to the area. And just a really quick break here, if you're finding value in this video, just hit the like button below as it helps other people find this kind of content. All right, let's get right back to it. Brightwater is already changing Port Credit's waterfront. Phase 1 and 2 are filling up fast, townhomes are nearly ready, and construction is underway for further phases. You've also got big name retail coming into the area, and the new Village Square is coming with a wave-shaped timber building that's going to be a local landmark. There's also an electric shuttle running to the GO station, and they're even pushing for more density. This will be a modern, transit-friendly, and very walkable community. Now, Brightwater is not exactly new for 2025, but it's finally starting to take shape, and I think people will finally start noticing the real changes that are coming to the Port Credit community. Along with Lakeview Village, you're going to have basically a retransformation of the entire Mississauga waterfront over the next 10 years. So these 2 projects combined are going to be huge for the future of Mississauga. This is Mississauga's bold plan to turn 6 aging malls, places like Lakeview Town Centre and South Common, into full-blown mixed-use communities. Instead of just shopping plazas, these sites will bring in housing, office space, parks, and community facilities, all walkable and connected. Think vertical growth, transit access, and more places to actually live, not just shop. If you live near any of the malls included in this initiative, you know that this is sorely needed for the areas. These malls are starting to age out, some very poorly in certain cases, so having this initiative come through is going to be huge for property values within these neighborhoods. Mississauga is set to become home to Canada's largest hospital with the construction of the Peter Gilgan Mississauga Hospital. This will replace the current Trillium Hospital at here, Ontario and Queensway. This 23-story, 2.8 million square foot facility will feature 950 beds, 23 operating rooms, and one of the province's largest emergency departments. Construction began in 2025 with completion expected by 2033. Mississauga desperately needed a new facility to replace the aging Trillium Hospital. Now, some people really wanted to have a 3rd hospital, but at some point Trillium really needed to be replaced. The facility was aging out very badly, and having the new facility here in this area, which is at here, Ontario and on Queensway, sort of in a south central Mississauga. This is a great area and is going to be a huge boost for property values within this neighborhood, especially in the neighborhood of Cooksville. Thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. The big question becomes, what does this mean for you exactly? Well, if you're a buyer looking to move into Mississauga or an investor, these are huge projects that are going to completely redefine areas, especially ones near the lake. So getting into these projects early can be great for long-term value, or picking up a home that's near Port Credit or near Lakeview especially, that maybe needs a little bit of work. Maybe it's a little bit of a fixer-upper, but you can get into these homes and the surrounding neighborhoods are going to be great long-term value, as you're going to be able to walk to these huge communities that are now going to be located on Mississauga's waterfront. And if you're a seller, it's the exact flip side for you. If you're near any of these hubs like Port Credit or Lakeview or Erin Mills or Cooksville, for example, your property just got way more desirable now and into the future. So if you're thinking about moving out of Mississauga, this may be a good time to look at doing that, because in the next 2, maybe 3 years or so, once these developments start to take more shape, then there's going to be more demand that are going to come into this area. Mississauga is changing very quickly, and if you want to stay ahead of the curve, now is the time to pay attention. And I want to hear from you. Which of these projects are you most excited about? Drop your comment below and let me know. Do you think it's going to hurt the area? Is it going to help the area? I'd love to hear from you. And if you're looking to buy, sell, invest, or just have general questions about Mississauga real estate, then you can find my contact details in the video description below. In the meantime, just hit a quick like, subscribe if you want to stay ahead of the news in Mississauga, and I'll see you on the next one.